hello. Is this thing on? Welcome to the channel, welcome to this channel, welcome to the stream. Once again, live on Twitch. It's Saturday night. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Bose 831 Gaming is live on Twitch, and this is a continuation of my Twitch live stream series. We're playing Farming Simulator 22 Platinum Edition, and we're on the SILVERRUN Forest map. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Excuse me there for the cough. And first of all, I'd like to start tonight off with my sincere apologies. We're starting a little over 15 minutes late tonight. Sorry, we had some real life events that kind of came up and didn't have time to tweet out an announcement prior to that. Tonight's startup time might be impacted. My apologies for that sincerely, but without much ado, and since my apologies, here we are, a little bit delayed, but we are here and we're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. As always, I hope you're having a wonderful day, night, whatever it is in your neck of the woods or in your part of the world. Once again, welcome. Thank you for your time. Your time is important, as is mine. So without much further ado, we're just going to jump right into it. We are picking up right where we left off on the last episode. We were in the process of selling some lumber that we had harvested to the old sawmill in preparation for an upcoming sales operation. We're soon going to be selling everything that's in this warehouse at the sawmill to the Elm Creek train sale point, and once we do that, we should be making some good money. We'll still have a little ways to go here, because if we go and look in our production chain menu, we can kind of see what's going on there. If we scroll down to the old sawmill, we can see that visually it looks like all of our productions that are in storage mode are not close to being maxed out yet. At least visually it looks like they are close to being maxed out, I mean to say, but when you go actually into the sale point, you can see that the only one that is actually close to being maxed out right now is the planks sale point. Wood chips we have set auto sell. Long planks is set to distribute, so that, but your wood, the other two we would focus on are your wood beam and your prefab wall. And as you can see, both of those, at least according to what we see here in the sale point, are in storing, and they're not close to being maxed out yet. But the planks are. You can see visually where the planks are close to max capacity. But more than likely, we're going to try to wait and see if we can get all three of them maxed out. But at the least, we'll let the planks max out and then either sell at the point that the planks are maxed out, or we'll try and wait and see what happens with all three of them, both the planks, the wood beam, and the prefab wall. But we'll kind of play that by ear. Looking at the iron furnace, it looks like it might be time for us to resupply that. So let's hop over there real quick and take care of that issue first before we do anything else. Like I was saying earlier, I just want to apologize for coming in a little bit late tonight again. Obviously, that's not something we try to do on a normal regular basis, but kind of couldn't avoid it tonight due to unforeseen real life circumstances. But I believe we have everything under control now, so, and that's why we're here and where we're at. Let's see here. Sorry, we already have a separate dump trailer for our iron ore contents, and it's almost empty, so that brings to light another task we're going to need to do starting off right now. And I realized that we were that low on the ore. This is probably something I would have taken care of off camera, but we're going to have to do it on camera now. So we're headed to the iron mine, and we're going to grab us a load of iron ore before we get started on anything else tonight. If you've been with me in this series long enough, you know that's a pretty long trip. So we're just going to ride on out, and we gotta go up a few twisting and winding roads, and that's where we're headed now. And I hope you all are kind of enjoying the scenery. One of the cool things about this game, of course, is aside from the graphics, we're on the Series X, and you can see how good that looks. I mean, it's obviously the best graphical experience you're always going to get in Farming Simulator 22 would be on a PC, but that's also going to be relative to your PC setup and what graphics card you got driving the game. You know, but the best console experience you're going to get will be on the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, and you're looking at it here. You know, the only thing is, because if you're watching this live on Twitch, you're getting it downsampled to whatever resolution your streaming platform allows, so you won't get true 4K, but I am actually playing this game in 4K on my Xbox Series X in true 4K. And you're not going to see all the actual graphical fidelity depending on your streaming platform of choice, but believe me when I do say this game is beautiful in 4K on the PlayStation, on the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation, and it's probably just as beautiful on the PlayStation 5 because there's really not that much separation between the platforms as far as graphics go, although as I understand it, the Xbox Series X has a slight edge graphically. It's all about playing on the platform of your choice, whatever makes you happy. I'm not one that lends to the tribalism and this whole childish thing about the platform war. I don't believe in such a thing. You spend money on the things that you like, and we don't see people that own cell phones doing all this stuff and other electronic devices. To me, the whole thing is kind of silly. But some folks, they have to be all about that tribalism, and in my humble opinion, gaming is not political, but people want to make things political. With that being said, my suggestion to you or to anyone would be to game on the platform of your choice and have fun doing it. Alright, so we made it to the mine. We're going to, we're getting a load of iron ore. Alright. And we just about got the truck filled up. Oh, press the wrong button there. I just need that to stay where it's at. Alright, we can hop out of there. Alright, so we got 82,000 liters of iron ore. We got this trailer set to the unrealistic capacity. But if we were doing the realistic, we just bring a semi-truck with a trailer, dump trailer that would hold the same capacity. But you get the gist of what's happening here. And we're going to take that back to our iron production facility, a metal production facility, I should say. It's going to turn this iron ore into metal that can be used in our production units. And while we're back on that ride, long ride back to that point. I'm just going to jump back into the conversation about the platforms again. Um, Obviously, since I'm playing the Series X, that's my platform of choice. I've owned prior generations. I've owned every platform. Well, up to the PS3. I didn't own the PS4, but so I've had experience with all. It's just that um, for the latter two generations, I kind of landed on Xbox, and I have a lot of product in the Xbox ecosystem. And even when in last generation, when Xbox made some mistakes with the Xbox One, I still kind of stuck with the platform and didn't defect to the PlayStation platform like a lot of Xbox games did. I could have, but one of the reasons is I know there are guys that have both platforms and a PC and so on and so forth. But I've done that before, like I said, in previous generations. And it's just, to me, too much time. I just don't have the time to be, gaming on some of the exclusive games on each platform that's out. There are some that do find the time, but I tend to, the way I play games is kind of a different style. And I'll find a game or a group of games that I like, and I will play those games exclusively and don't really um, play anything else. The other weird thing about that, though, is I'm also a game collector, so I tend to buy a bunch of games that I have to have just for the sake of having them. But I may not play them all the time, but I just have to have those games because they are at least a game type that I'm interested in or something of that nature. But it doesn't mean I don't like the game necessarily. It's just that I have the way I play. I have a group of games that I focus on at one time, depending on where I'm at mentally, in my process, and I play the heck out of those games for a period of time, usually ranging from like 6 months to half a year. I mean, if I have a year to a year, and then I rotate into something else and play those games heavily for a while, and then move on to something else. And while I have that going on, I also have a core group of games that I play consistently no matter what. And that's where right now, and that's usually limited to like one or two specific games that I play all the time consistently and don't necessarily rotate out. And for me, that's kind of where Farming Simulator 22 falls right now. As far as like other games I'm cycling through right now, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto Online, and that's one that I'm kind of big on my current cycle. In fact, right now I'm so big on that one that I'm probably ended up actually running that one more than I do Farming Simulator right now. That is currently my favorite game right now. But Farming Simulator 22 and the Farming Simulator series of games will always be on that list. Alright. And you have to bear with me here because one of the things I'm running into is because I've been transitioning between Grand Theft Auto and Farming Simulator lately, I get mixed up with controls because the games both have vehicles that operate similarly, but the controls are very different. So when I'm running the game, I forget which controls are for which game when I'm playing them lately. Alright, so we're having a little struggle swapping out trailers here for my TLX 2020. Got that figured out. And now I want to bring the dump trailer back onto my 2020 because we need to tend to our animals. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Let's see, sheep look like they're in good shape, but we'll These into the cows, the chickens, the pigs. The pigs look like they're fed. The pigs look good. Cows actually look good, so just need to feed our chickens. So we'll go ahead and handle that now. So I'm going to go to our farm silo, and we're going to look for wheat. We're going to load up on all the wheat that we have. And go ahead and get the chicken feeding situation taken care of. So then circle back around to our chicken pens. And remember, we have 4 chicken pens, so we got to get all 4 of them. Alright, this is contestant number 1. And contestant number 2. Contestant number 3. And finally, contestant number 4. And that should take care of our chickens being fed, and we can go ahead and dump our leftover wheat back into our silo. And that should do it for our animals. So next up, we want to do our production chain check and see what we need to do there. So let's go over to our production chain menu. And we're going to scroll to the top, and we'll start with the barrel factory. The long planks are automatically distributed. Metal is manually distributed, so we're going to need to bring some metal over to why is that showing missing? Alright, I don't know why that eggs is bottlenecking, but the others aren't. Have to keep an eye on that. Alright. But we'll need to bring some metal over to the barrel factory. Let's see, furniture factory also could stand a little metal, but not a lot. Otherwise, we're good. Long planks automatically distributed. Planks, are planks set to automatically distribute? I forget now. Let's go look. No, they are not. So we will need to manually distribute planks, looks like. So furniture factory needs planks and metal. Flooring factory, long planks are distributed automatically. Flooring factory needs planks. Shingle factory, long planks automatically distributed, but apparently not enough of them because all of these are kind of down. So art accessories factory, same thing with the long planks, as well as the wood turner, and the pet accessories. Wool is automatically distributed. Long planks are automatically distributed. I might go through these ones that are calling for long planks to supplement those productions, because I don't like the bar being down that low. Alright, so it looks like the first thing we want to do is address the Whoa, that was nice. Now can we get it turned back over? There we go. Address the metal situation. So first thing we need to do is I need to get rid of the TLX 2020 dump trailer and go to the grab the box it trailer. Got some transporting to do. So grab the box it trailer, and since we're starting at the metal factory, we'll handle the metal situation first. And let me take a peek at that screen again. Let's see how many liters of metal we might need. Based on that, I'm kind of eyeballing it now. I'd say no more than 2,000 liters. Let's see how right or wrong I am. I hate to make double trips, so I better be right. I'm saying 2,000 liters. Let's see how right I am. Alright, so we're headed to the barrel factory. Right, and we're gonna make a right here at the stop sign. This traffic's going the same way I'm going, so they're gonna keep me honest with my speed. Now they turn right, now I'm going left. So the barrel factory's this way. Swing over here to our right to the barrel factory. Unload our metal, and let's see how we did. 1681, no more spare capacity. So, I guess right. In fact, we're still gonna oversupply. So probably could have gotten away with just 1,000-liter pallet for both productions. All right, so now we're next stop is furniture factory. And that's that. And let's see. Yep. That really didn't take anything at all. So we still have over 1,600 liters of metal. We're just gonna go ahead and sell that at cost. But we're not gonna shop around for the best price. We're gonna sell it at the nearest sell point. And just collect those profits, whatever they may be. Alright, so here we are. I'm going to drop out and sell those 1,600. Like it says $8,766 in cool cash money. We'll take it. We will take it. What was the other thing we were looking at? Next, I've spaced it out already. I think it was planks. I just don't remember which type of planks. Oh, it was standard planks. I'm unsure as to what we will need, but I think what I'm going to do here is we're going to just I'm not sure what I want to do here, because I don't know if we have this trailer set to the realistic or the unrealistic capacity. But we're gonna go grab planks from our production this time instead, although they're free from both places, so never mind. We're not gonna drive all the way out there. I just thought about that. We'll grab them from nearest sawmill. And the way I do it is going to be kind of cheating, but not really, because that's the way the game is designed from the outset. I don't know why per se did it that way, but planks are free with the base edition of Silverrun Forest for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why that is. That's what the base design is for the sawmill. So what we're going to do here is we're going to load up on standard planks. Now the one thing that is a caveat here is the game only lets you buy so many at a time, so we're going to stick to that limitation with our purchase right now. So you can, the max planks we could buy at one time is 10,000, and that's what we're going to do. And I know I got that covered at my other production. So it's, like I say, it's kind of cheating, but not really, because we have 10,000 liters of planks and then some at our production sawmill. We're just saving a lot of travel time by doing it this way. Alright, so we're just going to collect all these pallets of planks. This should be 10,000 liters total. Get them all picked up. It's going to take a little bit of time for it, excuse me, to be graphically represented here in the game. Alright, so we got our we got our 10,000 liters of planks, and we're going to take this to our production chains that request that need planks. Now the one production chain that we did forget about when doing our check previously was the shipyard over here, but we'll come back to that because that's a unique production chain that kind of stands separate by itself, so we'll address that one as always separately from our other productions. So we're going to go to our flooring factory first, I think. And then I have to look at the board again because I forget what the other productions are that need planks for it to be supported. Start here. Alright, so we got 7,092 left out of that, so that one took like about 3,000. And let's go take a peek. I think shingles, no. We got the flooring. Okay, so it's the furniture factory is the other one, right? So we headed to the furniture factory next. Alright, so we're at the furniture factory. We're probably still not going to burn through these 7,000, but let's unload what we can. That gives us $39.95, so we got all the way down to 4,000. And as we did with the metal, our leftover pallets will sell at the nearest sale point, because for us, the sale of this XSX product is concerned, we're not focused on profit here. Actually, before I do that, though, I do need to check one other thing, because if the boatyard could use these, shipyard could use these, then that would be a bonus. 7,306. Nope, they're good. Alright, so just a thought. So for now, we are going to sell our excess planks here. Let that unload, and that gives us gave us $8,585 back. So not bad, not bad. And I was just over there and I didn't even think to check everything on there. So let's hop back over to the boatyard and let's see if we have any immediate needs there. Right now it's at the stage where it's demanding planks, long planks, wood beam, metal, and floor tiles. Planks is sitting at 6,481, and we have 7,330, so that's good. Long planks is demand is 6,480, and they have 7,596. Wood beam is at 4,147. And we're sitting in storage at 3,505, so wood beam is required. Metal, we have demand 1,295 liters. We have 2,505, so we're good. Wood tiles, this demand is 5,181, and we're at 5,330 liters, so that is good. So we just need roughly 1,000 wood beam, I think I'm looking at there. Again, not a math guy. So let's go grab some wood beam. I'm gonna do a single pallet of wood beam for now, and then see where we're at from there. Alright, and let's go in the shop, and we're going to place an order for wood beam. We only need a single pallet. Let's go ahead and buy that, and we'll go pick it up. There's a single pallet of wood beam, and we're ready to ship that over to the boatyard. Alright, so we got that down. We got $2,471 off of that sale. So now if we take a look at our productions again, let's go back over to the boatyard. and everything should be in order now. We're being Its demand is 4133, and storage I got 4492. So now we want to go to our productions, and the other thing I was looking at that I'm not happy about was the long plank situation, right? Or was it? Yeah. Because while each of the productions do have long planks, they don't have enough. No. So what we want to do next is we're going to go grab a few shipments of long planks. No! Oh, crash counter +1. Have to do that once each episode, huh? Alright, so I'm going to grab long planks this time, so let's go. The long planks are not free. And the max we can grab at any one time is 10,000. We're going to do that now. And again, that set us back $42,000. We'll take that financial hit now because we'll make that money back from our production chain, from our sawmill, I should say. But you get, they're kind of one and the same, so yeah. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and grab these pallets up. We got 6,000. Right, that is. Alright, so next stop is our nearest production chain. And that would be the barrel factory first. And let's take a peek at it before we travel all the way down there. You see it does take long planks, so let's go ahead and top that one off. Alright, so that's no more capacity for long planks. Next, we'll go to the furniture factory. And we'll do them in the order of appearance that they are on our screen. Alright, so here's the furniture factory. And we'll open up and drop that off. Alright. And see, there's no more capacity for long planks there. And next up is the flooring factory. So we'll go there next. You're gonna we're at the flooring factory. It's the same deal. Drop off our long planks. No spare capacity. And we're down to our last 1,000 liters. And how many more productions do we need to have to go? 1 shingle, 1 art, 1 wood turner, 1 pet accessory. So we can buy another truckload. So we'll go ahead and do that now before we drive around again distributing. So we're going to go back to the sawmill first, and then we'll come back around and finish our distributing. Alright, and I don't do this often, but this is the end cab view as we come up to the sawmill. There are players that only play this way, that are into this whole ultra realism thing. That's not my cup of tea, but for some players that's a very serious thing for them. Alright, so we're going to order another 10,000 order of long planks. And we'll charge 42 grand again. Now one of the things that I did notice in my previous pickup is we didn't get 10,000. Again, numbers of 1. That's 3,000 right there. And that's 4 pallets visually represented. I only got 3,465, and I had 1,000 liters when I first came here. That's 4,000. 4,000. So why did that not go to 5,000? Now there should be another 4,000 here, so we should go up to 8,000. We are short 1,000 liters. I don't know why that's happening. So we charge for 10,000 liters, or 10,000 liters visually represented, but somehow we only have 7,000 liters on the truck, and I had 1,000 liters already starting, so I'm very confused. Anywho, we're still going to unload what we have, but I am confused. I'm not a math guy, but you don't have to be a math guy to know that math right there is not adding up. Let's see. Let's go to our nearest productions, starting to our left first, so we'll go this way and then work our way around. And here, this is the art accessories factory? This is the pet accessories factory, and it only requires long planks, so we're gonna drop off some long planks here first. And it took quite a bit there, so we still got 2,154 liters on the truck. Next we'll circle back around to the wood turner, I think is the one over here. We've already done the furniture factory here, but we did not do the wood turner. So there we go at the wood turner. Unload there. Alright. And the wood turner took everything we had, but we still got capacity, so we gotta go do another load. And this time the truck will be completely empty. So let's see what kind of fuzzy math we have this time. Definitely there's something off with the math. I don't know if it's the mod or the production chain. We shall see, or at least identify what the problem is. So we got an empty truck, and we're gonna order another set of long planks. Look up in the shop, long planks, and it says the max we can get is 10x, and it charges 42 grand for those 10x, and that should be 10,000 liters. All right. Now, first thing I want to do when we go in here, I want to see if there's 10x visually represented. So you should see 10 pallets if that's what we're being sold. So let's go take a look. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 pallets. Now, I'm going to bring the truck around. The boxing trailer. And if we start with these two, that's where the problem is. 600 from 1,000 liters. Because let's see. This one shows, it shows 600 liters. Oh. 600 liters, 600 liters. Why aren't there 1,000? Alright. So if we go, let me go back in the shop. It just says 10 pallets. It doesn't say that there are 1,000 liters each. Okay. I stand corrected then. Maybe this is not an issue. 600 liter pallets. I did not realize that. I don't know if that's normal. I shall compare that to pallets that are being generated from our old sawmill to see if such is the case. Go back to the old sawmill shortly. And alright, so that's a long place. So this may be correct then if we're talking 10 pallets at 600 liters a pallet. So that's 6,000. Yeah. So Maybe I am a math guy after all. Alright, next stop is back to the wood turner because we did not finish supplying the wood turner. Alright, so long planks have been dropped off. Wood turner. Now we have a few more productions that we can address and make sure we're on the correct side roads for that. Are we? We're not, because sometimes you get a little mixed up in these other parts of the town. Go up one more block, then make a right. Start with the shingle company. Let's see, we'll drop off long points there. And then next, across the street, we have the framer. And the framer is the art accessories factory. And actually at the wrong point for unloading. And just drop off some stuff there. And is that everybody roughly? We didn't max out the framer. We could, we will. Just go ahead and max them out. Now that we know that pallets are 600 liters, we know we can be a little more precise. So we'll order 2 pallets. And go ahead and top that one off. 2 is probably way too much, but I want to make sure we're not having to make any extra, potentially extra trips. So, one more time. Long planks, except we're not doing 10 now, we're only going to do 2. Yes. That should be 1,200 liters. Here I thought there was an issue with the mod. Okay, now I am confused. Because now I ordered 2 and I have 2,000 instead of 1,200. Alright. Back to being confused math guy again. Anywho, there's something weird going on there. Alright, but in either case, we headed back to the framer. Whoa! Crash counter +2. This direction. That's what it was. That was a brain malfunction on my part. Going too fast. I grabbed planks instead of long planks accidentally. Almost tipped it again. Alright, we're doing absolutely brilliant tonight. Alright, so I'm going to sell these 2 pallets and try again. This time, make sure we order 2 pallets of long planks and not planks. There. Buy $8,424. See how we add up this time. There's your 1,200. Okay. Whew. Messing with me. Alright, now let's do this dance back over here to the framer. Our accessories dealer. Let's see if we can get this thing, everything back on the right plank. Haha, I kill me. Be like, okay, well, what do you plank? Oh, crash counter +3, and a bad joke to boot. That's a bumpy ride there. Alright, 1,200 and 74 sold. No more capacity, and we're done. It's going to sell leftovers, and we'll be on our way. It'll be up. Cash counter +4, or is that 5? I think that's 5. I'm in a rolling stone tonight. Alright, 22, 23. Those long planks we're taking. Not gonna make profit from the long planks here anyways. We're gonna make that from selling the Elm Creek from our productions. Alright. Keep on pushing on that. I want to send a train. I want to make sure it's loaded up to the max. That's why I'm sitting on those planks at the old sawmill right now. probably end up doing another episode loading up the train once we get to that point. I don't know if we're gonna get there tonight. We'll see. We're gonna have to do a little bit of overtime because I started late, but we'll still kind of work it out. But that's it right there. Trying to see, is there any other stuff we want to get knocked out now? No, well, let's check on our guy at the sawmill and see how he's doing. Oh, he's on E. Alright, so we got another task. Get knocked out here. So buddy at the sawmill is finally unloaded all of his logs, so we gotta get this log trailer log back up, loaded back up, and come back out here and continue to sell. As I always kind of talk about from time to time, as I have throughout this series, man, I just love the graphics of this game, the way the seasons and everything is represented. But even in previous generations, this game has always graphically held up pretty well. Now, if the Giants could just work out some of the long-standing bugs in these games, I think they'd outperforming perfection. Although, given what we do have, I think it's pretty doggone good. This is why these guys are leaders in performance simulator games in this market. And the game itself has continued to increase in popularity. It's a different type of game. This probably would not be for everybody, but much like me, I'm telling you, if you're just kind of passing through, just looking to change the channels or whatever, and you've never played this type of game before, you think yourself not in these type of games, my strong suggestion to you would be to download the game, spend a little time trying it out, and then see where you stand from there, because this game will convert you. It's a different type of gaming experience, and once you got a taste of it, it may change the way you game forever. Trust me on that. Alright, so go ahead and see if we can get some more logs loaded onto this trailer. So let's get this trailer parked in a decent position. I'm gonna hop back in the telehandler. We should be seeing some more. I don't count that as a crash counter per se, but it probably should be. So we get that crash counter at 6. I lost my train of thought there. But I think I was getting ready to make a statement on how if you didn't tune in last week, we have made a modification to our telehandler that's long overdue, and that's adding a lot of weight to add to it to kind of balance it out, so it won't be so bouncy when we're moving around logs, especially heavy logs. And this is something I should have done a long time ago. I just didn't think about it, and when I did think about it, kept pushing it off and forgetting about it. Here now. You should see better performance overall now that we have the counterweight logs jerk us around all over the place as much. Whoa. Alright, that was not what I intended by any means. Alright, that's I hate it when a log sticks to the forks like that. That's not realistic in my opinion. Because it sticks and then it'll hop off like a pig. Alright. This is gonna be a pain in the butt, ain't it? Yeah. You don't want to operate this way, you don't want to operate. Alright. Trying to drag off this. Wait, no. There it is. Alright. I got off to such a great logging start on last week's episode. I'm starting off with immediate struggle tonight. Alright, so do that again. This time with feeling. Alright, it appears I have put myself in a situation here. Okay. Alright. Wonders never cease. Got a loss for words. I still don't think that did it. Yeah, we're getting off to a rough start. I normally how I do my logging. So I'm having to also kind of make a slight adjustment to operating and navigating the telehandler with this weight on the back of it because it makes the vehicle longer, so I have to take that into consideration when I'm trying to drive and navigate between logs. It'll be easy dropping them off, make sure they don't flip back off of the forks. Necessarily be a problem in real life, but it is a problem in the game mechanics for this game. All that being said, crisis averted. Thanks for now. Moving on to the next natural elements. And the other thing that I have to remember here while I'm in snow snowy conditions is. The snow affects the vehicle performance as well as traction. So all of those things play a factor in what just happened. And with us basically getting stuck like that. There's a stump that I need to grind out right there. So we got them all, but we apparently didn't get them all. Kind of hard to get everything because you still had scenarios and situations where stumps are protected by trees and the trees before you can get to the stumps. Now I'm going to try a big boy move here. Let's see if I can get it. Now we're only going to get two. If we get two, that's still a big boy move. See, with the weight on the back, the whole load is less jumpy than it would have been if I was trying to do this without a weight. Just let those logs do their own thing. Try to get super precise as long as you get them on the trailer. This is a pretty thick looking log here. Let's see if I can get it to fall properly. See, I'm not looking for perfection, but I am, realistic behavior. That one kind of looks like it did. Alright, there's an example of a log sticking to the forks. That shouldn't happen, but it did. Alright, there's another one. Pardon me if I keep dropping in and out of quiet here for a little bit. It's like the hours are finally catching up with me today. I'm starting to struggle a little bit. Still get this episode in tonight. Get this work done. Gotta get that work done. Gotta put in that work. It's like you see here what we're doing with the salt here. This should all be like, you know, trying to make money when you're doing things that you love. And I love gaming. I can get this thing, and I spend a lot of hours on personal games. That's kind of why I kind of got into this thing. Maybe I should start trying to do something on Twitch. Old schooler, you know, this is not my realm of expertise per se, at least as far as the tuning and all of that other stuff goes. You kind of see my tagline sometimes. I say we're going to kind of go in there and get all this together, and that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm starting out on Twitch, but I also have my YouTube channel, and right now the local SILVERRUN guy have is we're continuing to pump out content on Twitch first, Twitch live streams. When I record those, they're actually automatically recorded by Twitch, but I'll take those recordings, download them, reformat them, and upload them to my YouTube channel in their, for the most part, in their entirety. There have been some that I've had to do edits to because I had issues with my Twitch live streams and different stuff like that. But for all other intent as opposed to the episodes are that. And this thing, which I think it will at some point, the channel starts to pick up. And we have some income coming in. I've definitely invested that money right back into my channel and getting the tools and resources that I need to produce even more content, better content, and higher quality content. Some of that has to come with the finances, and some of that comes with the experience of doing the lives. This is now my second Twitch series. I'm getting up in the episode count a little bit here. I am getting better. Still, obviously, going to make some different mistakes here and there. Alright, that's too heavy. But you have to get through mistakes to get to improving better. And of course, the other side of that is eventually get to the point where I'm doing both Twitch lives and content, original content for my YouTube channel. And those videos will be content that's produced offline, captured, and edited and uploaded to my YouTube channel. But that'll only happen once the channel starts to get a dedicated audience, and we're kind of starting to make some money off of the content. So now I actually have money in which to reinvest back into my channel. At least that's my loose plan for this channel and content on it. Anyway, still trying to wrap up around a few trees here. Loading the slide trailer, taking it to the sawmill so that it can be processed and to our plank pallets. And that's kind of where we're at now. The trailer's just about maxed out. In fact, I could argue that it is already maxed. I'm being a little bit greedy right now. Just a little bit. This log's gonna be tricky. Let's see if we can get it lined up. Yeah, it's close to pulling right off. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna mess with that anymore. Let's see, we had one skinny log over here. Now that's one I can hand carry. It is. We got most of the hand carry ones in last week's episode, but again, just like with the stumps that we see here that I missed last week, you're gonna see some skinny logs that I missed because we couldn't get to them for different reasons, but we're picking them up now. Alright, let's strap this down and get it out to the sawmill. Alright, next stop, sawmill. Alright. Try not to go completely radio silent, but it does happen from time to time. Again, you notice if you've been with me on my channel and throughout all these series, some nights it's like gravy or clockwork, and other nights, depending on how exhausted I am, factors. I have episodes where I have a lot to say, and I have other episodes where I will go silent, and everything in between. But sometimes I don't DJ, I just want to play and just let the gameplay speak for itself. Not always. At least I do these episodes in a variety of ways and a variety of tones. So that's, in game as well. Alright, we've arrived at our destination. Thankfully this water doesn't freeze. have it. You see the logs being fed into the sawmill. That lets me know that we have arrived. And it's already maxed out. What's the pallet shop looking like? Well, we already know that's not going to change much today. So I think we're done. For at least for today. Remember, we're on the second half of December. So this year is about to be over, and then we're gonna roll over into another year, but a new year. And so I think we're done now with this year. So let's roll over into a new year. Alright, so here we are at the farmhouse. We're going to sleep and we'll advance to the new year. So we'll do that now, 8 hours. Alright, and we got a warning message about no spare capacity for wool. So let's see what's going on there. Let's go to our production chains and see what's happening. Alright. That one's out of space. It's distributing. Okay. Okay, not quite sure why. One wool distribution is bottlenecked and the other one isn't. So that's has me scratching my head, essentially. I'm not going to touch it. Let's see if those messages continue to pop. Because both of the spinneries need wool and they're not matched out. So there should be a demand for wool enough where nothing is that the wool should not be being bottlenecked. So I don't know why that is an issue right now. We'll just monitor it, continue to monitor it, I guess. Yeah, that's it. 326. I don't know why one wool shipping is decided to break and the other has not. Which is weird. Yeah, that's both showing 5,000. I don't know why that is. Because we got plenty of demand. Coming there as well. Oh, okay, I see it is. Spinneries the spinneries are the bottleneck. This is the first time I've seen a bottleneck like that. So we'll keep a close eye on it. What this may mean if it continues to persist, we may need to plop another spinnery down, maybe. Or at least another production that ends. Whoa. We'll just monitor that for now. And it's weird that it just decided all of a sudden to bottleneck while the other one seems to be running smoothly. Alright, let me check one more thing here. Oh yeah, no, the spinneries are no. They're not maxed out. They're just not producing fast enough. Alright. Well, I guess that will segue us right into checking on the animals. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, and it's rinse and repeat on the feed situation. We don't have any product that we need to sell just yet for any of our animals except for the chickens. We got that we got the sale process for our eggs automated now, so we don't have to micromanage that. So that's just work on getting our animals fed, and then we'll stop and breathe and take a look at what we want to do next after we go. You can hear the TLX tubes. I was looking at this whole weird situation we got here going on with the bales. Just let that play out. Of the dump trailer. Alright, time is kind of flown by, and we're actually almost at the end of this one, given we are taking some risk. They start with our still ready to form. We're almost ready to finish up. Alright, so we'll start with the meat first. So the chicken's fed. And again, 4 pins, so we gotta do this 4 times. And just take a peek to make sure we got them all. Yeah, chickens are fed. So, load our leftovers. And then we will load up the pig food this time. Just like that, feeding it out. Let's get the pigs fed. Pig food. Alright, pigs are fed. Unload the extra pig food back into the silent. Next up is TMR, it's ration, and that's feed for the cows. Ration. That concludes animal feeding portion. So here, grab the box and trailer back. Yep. Alright, now we're back in business. Excuse me. Next up, we want to take a peek at the cows and pigs and their straw situation. Cows is ridiculous, but the pigs could stand a little straw, so we'll go ahead and drop some straw. Actually, we do both. Focuses on pigs are usually satisfied. And again, we're just coming up on the bale sources built in to the facilities for the pigs. We're going to pull from here. Alright, they took that one. And that's pretty much perfect. Cows, same deal. 16, we're going to pull 2. Alright, so we're going to drop our straw bale here off to the cows, like so. And like I said, it's not going to do that much damage to them, because that they can hold almost 1,000,000 liters of straw, which is still crazy to me when you think about it. I don't know what happened to the other bale. Oh, I guess it never. Excuse me. Never popped out. Oh, yeah. Okay, I did that backwards. Alright, so let's just drop a few of them in there so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And then off camera I'll refill it back up. Alright, you see I just dropped another bale in there and look, 65 still in the red. Maybe what I'll do off camera is we'll buy a bunch of them and just go ahead and just drop them right in there. Just so that bar will look so crazy. Red. But you can see it for yourselves. Just drop another one in there. It eats that 74,000, and look, the bar barely moves. We'll go ahead and pull these in. Although it's not practical, I'm doing it right now, one by one. But you get the gist of it. Like we look here again, 83, still in the red. A little further out. We'll go ahead and get that started. Singing out loud. So, shop. It's a bell trailer. see what was on sale. You got John Deere 6030, and a Chrome Swarto TS 970. What's that? Is that the mower or the windrower? That's the windrower. All right, so we want to go to bales, and we work exclusively with the stuff in the liftable bales pack. We want the largest square bales, the 240s, and we'll do 8, 3, 24. And then we'll lease the bale trailer. Bale loaders. And we want the DPW 1800, but we want the modded one, the auto load one. There it is, and we'll lease that. You get it kind of down. This is kind of good. Bales I'll do it. So I think it's 3. We'll find out. Hop back in. It's that one more bale. We'll get us to 100%. Straw bales here. I'm not going to spend any more on this, so I just wanted to show you this real quickly. See if I can back it in there. This is going to be tricky. This was a kind of drive-through barn situation, but fortunately it's not. Trying to get this angle right is a little bit vexing right now. Alright, we're getting worse instead of better. No, this ain't working for me. It's cutting too hard. I can't get it straightened up where I want it. Oh, I hate these kind of trailers. Ball hitches. Yep. See, this is exercise and frustration and patience at the same time. Alright, kind of got it in there enough. I'm just going to have to finesse it. Let me go front and back on. It's just side to side. Something up and down, but not back and forth. Just side to side and up and down. It's not gonna give me what I want. Alright, well, this is it. We're coming up on the end of tonight's episode. We did a little extended overtime tonight due to late start. Um, Thanks for tuning in tonight. Like I always say, if you're not having fun doing what you do, then what are you doing? This is Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. And then I will catch you on the flip side. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you love. Let me know what you don't. In either case, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Just have to do it manually one by one. But I wanted to show this off before we got out of here tonight, but it didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. But we'll continue this activity off camera. But while we're doing that, you can see I'm dropping all these bales in here, and that bar is barely moving. Alright, and doing my exit. I'm Bose 831 Gaming on all the major social media platforms: Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, so on and so forth. Also on YouTube. These videos are uploaded to my YouTube channel in their entirety. And the same deal applies. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe there. But this has been Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch with another wonderful episode of my Farming Simulator 22 live stream series on the SILVERRUN Forest map, Farming Simulator 22 Platinum Edition. And I will catch you on the flip side. Good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.